Okay, I drew a line, marking the 30 degrees. You can see that his body axis is on that green 30. Okay, I'll explain the other lines in a second. You see the 54-degree plane line that you're used to seeing and put up on your mirror? I turned that into a 30 as well in red. But I'll take that blue line away and then I'll show you how I drew the 30. And all I'm doing is lining up that 30 to his forearm, his left forearm. So when I bring it over, it remains 30 because it's on the circle. And when he comes up, you'll see the left forearm dead on the ball. And that establishes your plane. You can see the green is the axis. So it's a 30-30. So he comes right down. He's not pulling his hands or anything. He's keeping the space the same between his hands and his shoulder. And if I finish the other 30 on the other side of the circle, you'll see his elbow comes directly down that plane. Can draw any circle, stick the player in the middle, and you'll see that elbow at that 30 plane. So this is a 30-30. Body axis and elbow. See how he's coming down? He's not pulling his hands down. He's turning first, getting to the address position, and right here, you see the handle pointed basically parallel to that plane. He swings underneath the plane. He's dead on it. He's measuring it with his left forearm. He's on it with the left forearm, and then he's on it with the right forearm on the other side. You can see the 30s in the middle of the circle are basically on the center of mass. So you can look at any player this way, and you'll find the similarities. They'll be on these planes. The longest hitters are on these planes. If I draw a line where the shaft is, now I've got 90 degrees at that yellow line I just drew at the top. That's 90 degrees to that 30 plane line. Directly to the ball, that's 180 degrees and 90 degrees for a total of 270 degrees. That's how far the club has to travel. That's a long hitter. So once again, we'll do a circle. I'm going to draw it basically from his head down his center of mass, down to his feet. And you can then do your 30 lines. Should be about here to here. Okay. 0. Then we go to 30. It's right on his head. Draw another one. Get another 30. Okay. So it's not hard to figure out where you should be. And you can put the tape up in the mirror to do these as well. And you'll find that you're in those same ranges. And you go up to the top. Watch his elbow right on that plane. It's dead on it. And his axis line, which is this right here, he's right down the center of mass, and he's turning dead on that axis. And you'll see that with the best players. I back off of it a little bit. And I could probably do better if I stay on this axis, the 30-30. I'm already on the elbow plane as well. So you can see how it works. As far as the forearm, if you mark that as, we can do that too. I'll put that on another line here. Basically see that I'd have a 180 if I was to here. See, that'll be your centers there. But I'm going to mark it to the ball. I'm going to mark its elbow. And you've got the 180 right to there. So once again, he's got the forearm dead on the ball. So these are the angles that matter. 30, 30. And then this plane, which is, right to the ball, 180 degrees. And you can see here where the shaft goes back this way. So you've got the 270 degrees. And that's why everyone's long, that we do this. You've got gravity working for you down those lines and helping you assist the ball. You're basically a trebuchet. And you can fire the ball quite easily with minimum amount of effort. Okay? Elbow plane. And then got it marked here as a 180. I had it marked as the other as a 130. Or you could mark it as a 54. It's all the same. The 54 is simply just a marking to the ball, the ground, and then you mark that to the 54. So it's all the same things. There's no differences in any of it. Here, I'll mark the 30 for you that I used in the first part of this video. It's to the ball, and then it's just straight down the centers. Mark it down the center of mass, right down the middle of the circle. It's just a way of defining the angles is all. So basically, it's a 30, 30, 30 with 270 degrees of club head travel. And that's all there is to it. Get the travel back here. You're basically on a 90 to your forearm with the club. I don't care which way it points. You can point all these different ways. But it's going to travel 270 degrees from the top. And that's your maximum energy you're going to put into a ball as a trebuchet. You're an A-frame trebuchet. And when you look at this, every player's the same who bashes a ball.